the idea for this concert really came about
Damn, that's good looking there.
more from a fan's perspective.
All cleaned up and
Ended up being more of a business.
You see how my nose
deal
is
than I
crooked
thought it would be,
and
but
broke a
really
couple
started as a
times?
fan. A big fan of music, and I walked into a little record shop
That's good
in
production on
a
it,
small
though.
town called Dubuque, Iowa, called Moondog Records. Kind of a hippie little place, if you like hippies. But I think the main thing there, other than the fact that I was hippie, was that when I walked in, I like the independent music
Trying to be
type
funny.
feel, and you know, there's a place in the world for your FYEs or I's and the those other mall type music places, but I like the individual kind of record shop. And when I walked in there, there was a cool music playing. Actually, I thought it was subtle in the background. I thought it was Dave Matthews. Had that kind of sound to it. I thought anyway. The song was called Oklahoma. And I asked the guy at the record store who it was, and he said it was a guy out of Boston, Texas, named Bob Schneider. So I bought the CD, I listened to it, and I really enjoyed it. And kind of spread it around my friend group, which didn't take long, and realized that that was some kind of sound we liked. So we followed him for a while. The name of that album was Lonely Man. And about a year or two later, he came out with one called I'm Good Now. And by then, we'd been listening to him for a while, and we checked his website, saw that he was playing at a blues bar in Madison called Luther's Blues, which is a pretty cool place, down on State Street. And went and checked him out. Like a lot of good musicians, they sound better live than they did in the studio, and we just had a great time. I go to a lot of concerts, and it was really probably the best concert I've ever been to. Acoustically, right up there, but more importantly, from a fun level. I mean, I just had a great time. So we left, my friend and I, his name's Pat Foltz. He's an idiot. But on the way back from there, we really talked about, you know, it kind of sucked that we had to drive from Rock Falls to Madison and go see a good show. I don't know how long it took us, but it was a long drive. So we talked about maybe the need to bring more good music to this area. I think this area deserves it. So we, literally that week, I called Bob Schneider's agent, his name's Kevin Daly, with Monterey Peninsula Artists. I think that's what it's called. And talked about booking them. We paid a lot more than what the going rate was for the Bob Schneider band to bring them to Rock Falls, but at least his agent was up front with us and said that, you know, I don't even know where Rock Falls is. This is your first time show. You've never done anything like this. So you're going to pay about 4 times market value for Bob, but if you do that, maybe we'll come. So we did that. All of a sudden, you know, I've got a bill that came to my house in the 5-digit range for the Bob Schneider band. And after a while, we realized it was going to be a reality because we already had to pay a deposit on them. So what are we going to do next? And, we talked about it. And, we came up with an idea called Rock the River. It's kind of a cheesy name, but we live obviously close to the Rock River. We wanted it to be kind of a charity type event. So we decided to donate all the proceeds to Riverfront Redevelopment in Rock Falls and along the Sterling Corridor there. We became partnered with a company called Rock Falls Community Development Corporation, which is the RCDC. So that all proceeds would really go to their company. So we established quickly 2 things. 1, we had Bob Schneider, and 2, it was a not-for-profit event. And that all the proceeds would go to help the community.